Welcome back to Sailing Astrid the Wombat. In this week's episode, we set out for what was meant to be a peaceful day on the water, chasing whales, sunshine and the simple joy of sailing free. But out here, the ocean always has her own plans. What started as a beautiful day of whale watching quickly turned into something far more serious when we spotted someone in trouble, adrift, alone and in desperate need of help. In that moment, everything changed. Instinct kicked in, training took over, and our sail turned into a real-life rescue mission. Join us as we go from whale watching to saving a life, a powerful reminder that the sea can be breathtaking one moment and unforgiving the next. This is the day adventure met reality, and why we'll never forget it.
G'day, I'm Gav.
And I'm Shez, and this is our Beneteau Oceanus 430 Astrid the Wombat. We're getting ready to sail around the world.
So hit subscribe and join us on our amazing adventure.
Getting ready to head out today. There's been some whales, like literally there was a mother and calf just at the end of the leads heading out of the Marina a couple of days ago. So we're going to head out. There's not a whole lot of wind, but should be enough to get at least the headsail up. So we'll see how we go. We're going to have a couple of crew on board. Gav's down waiting for Paige, his daughter, to turn up, and we've got our old faithful, our regular crew member. So Heels is here as well. So it's going to be a top day. Absolutely beautiful. The sun's shining. I mean, I'm in a t-shirt. So our 3 weeks of winter in Brisbane might be coming to an end. But yeah, it's beautiful weather. So, and fingers crossed for whales. Triple fingers crossed that I actually managed to get them on film. So I've got both cameras ready and I've got a second camera person in Heels, which makes it a lot easier. So we've got phones. We've got the GoPro and we've got the Sony, so we are hopefully all ready. Everything's charged and we're good to go. So yeah, I also want to give a big shout out to Terry. Terry's here at the Marina and he knocked on our boat the other day and gave us a couple of GoPro batteries and a charger that he had, and I am so grateful. So a huge shout out to him. Thanks so much, Terry. It makes everything so much easier for us having more batteries and literally another charger. It's going to be an absolute godsend, so we can't thank you enough for being so generous and supporting us. Thank you. So we are heading out. We got off the dock, so there's a bit of wind about, which is good. We're just exiting now. You see where we are here. So hoping to spot some whales. They were in just at the entrance to the leads a few days ago, so don't normally start looking that close in, but we will today just to see if there's any in that close. So yeah, a bit excited to hopefully see them. So no engine on?
No.
How fast are we going?
Oh, we're hooking at 3 knots.
3 knots.
3 knots.
Perfect whale watching speed. Let's check the telltales. I'm going to hand the camera to Heels so she can have a look at those. We are recording.
Hopefully we see some whales that are just floating.
I'll just do the cabin crew to start with. Paige and Gav. Paige got us out here. And Shez now up to the telltales. Oh, a little bit sloppy, but they seem a little bit down, not horizontal, but it's very comfortable sailing.
All right.
5 knots.
We're doing 5 knots.
That's how you do that. Play around and do stuff and then work out what works. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Telltales are looking a lot better now. Looking out for some whales, nothing yet. I'm obviously too calm. If there was a whale, you'd know. But today is a pretty magical day on the water. So there's a few boats bobbing around. I think everyone's doing the same thing, just looking out for whales. So yeah, we'll keep our eyes peeled. Alright guys, hoping you can see the boat up there. Boat's called Mishka. That one that's just up from us, that's Mishka. We fell in love with Mishka. It was the second boat we looked at. The first one was a definite no. We went on board Mishka and fell in love with it. We were so excited. It was the second boat we looked at, and we're thinking of calling our channel Mishka and Mrs. There she is, heading up that way. The reason we decided against it was we spoke to the guy that did the survey, the latest survey on it. He said, how much sailing experience have you got? And we said none. And he said, this is definitely not the boat for you. And we went, okay. So yeah, didn't pursue it any further. Beautiful boat though. We have a dolphin. Literally was here, guys, waiting for it to come up. Heels is up there still waiting for the dolphin. It's I don't know where it is now. It was right at the front of the boat. Anyhow, there's another dolphin that we didn't get on film for you guys. Stoked. Hello, 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 hello. There's a lot of stress in the cockpit right now.
We've broken today's speed record.
Well, how fast are we going?
5.6.
Oh, nice.
5.6. Yeah, in 14 knots.
Paige thinks we're going so fast we won't be able to see the whales, because whales don't go very fast.
Oh, is that?
Are you a bit stressed in the cockpit today?
I'm fine.
You look very stressed.
I'm relaxed. I'm getting over my cough.
Papa, I got the black lung. We've made a U-turn, and we've decided to have a lunch on the way in. How's lunch going? Big thank you to Heels, who bought the salad rolls for us today. Thank you very much. But it is so relaxing out here, like such a relaxing day. Haven't seen any dolphins. Sorry, we saw a dolphin. I saw a dolphin. Haven't seen any whales. It is a little bit earlier than when we saw a lot of them last year, so I think in the next couple of weeks to month we'll be able to see a lot more. There's a new captain on the boat.
That is not. Get away.
This is Astrid the Wombat, and this is made to us by Margie, so thank you so much, Margie.
Yeah,
absolutely love this Astrid, especially the sailor's hat. Look at that hat. Looks so incredible. We love this, and Rosie's already said when she stays in a few weeks that she'll be cuddling this every night she stays on the boat. So it's got pride of place in our saloon, and yeah, we absolutely adore it. So much work. You are so very clever, Margie. We really appreciate this. Thank you so much. So we're doing 2.6 knots. Wind's just completely 2.7. Okay, wind's dropped off. We might adjust the sail and see if we can get a tiny bit more out of it, but I think it might just be the nature of there not being much wind. We'll see how we go.
Lincoln Banks Reach, heading upstream on channel 16. Over.
What are we doing now, babe?
2.8.
Oh, go on. Off here.
2.7, 2.8, 2.7.
What's the wind speed though?
Wind is around 7, but it gusts to 8.
So we're doing 3 and 7, that's not too bad.
2.5, 2.4.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
So we thought that we could see a whale, and we pulled the sail in because we're only doing 2 knots, and started the engine, but now we're looking at it and we're thinking it could be a kayak or something. Not sure the GoPro is going to pick it up, but it's literally sort of just here. We'll go out and see what it is. But Heels and I think it might be a kayak. We were a bit excited thinking it was a whale, but it's actually a guy on it, is it? Is there a guy?
We're going to create.
There is a person on it, right? So it's a guy on like a surf ski or surfboard or something? I wonder if he's okay. It's a person on there, babe. But someone just floating. He's a long way out from shore here. Let's just see if he's okay. As we approached, we could see the kayak drifting aimlessly and the person on board barely moving. It was clear something was very wrong. He wasn't responding to our calls, and his body language told us everything. He was exhausted, cold, and likely hypothermic. We had to get him in the boat fast. We got a line ready and Gav shifted into reverse, using short bursts to control our drift and line up the stern with the kayak. Every move had to be precise. Too close and we'd risk hitting him. Too far and he wouldn't be able to reach the line. We eased back slowly, keeping our eyes locked on him the entire time. When we finally got close enough, I grabbed a line and threw it. With what little strength he had left, he managed to grab hold. We pulled carefully to bring him alongside, and he was shaking uncontrollably, barely conscious, but still hanging on. Once we got him to the stern, we then had to work on getting him on board. It was more difficult than we realised, with a heavy weight to try and heave up the back of our boat.
Pass me your wall.
Here. Hold on to that rope.
You be able to get out, mate?
Do you reckon you can lift yourself out?
We got your kayak, mate. Let go of that.
Yeah, let go of the blue line. Hold that on the rope. Yeah. Got you, mate.
Roll over this
Heels,
one.
grab So guys, we've picked up a kayaker with some hypothermia and we're just
It's yellow, let me know.
got him out of the water. Obviously hard to get that on film, but we're just now looking for the Coastguard boat, which is on its way out to meet us. We're a bit slow to get in a hurry. This gentleman's got hypothermia. He's okay though, he's lucid and he's orientated to daytime, etc., able to tell us what he's doing, but in his words he wouldn't have lasted much longer, so we're lucky we picked him up. Alright, Coastguard are inbound. I'm going to switch off so we can get this sorted and get them in and get this gentleman to some safety.
Get away from them.
And the Coastguard did arrive soon after, but because of the conditions of the ocean and the fact that they were on a rib, we just didn't deem it safe enough to be able to transfer him from our boat to theirs. And so we took him all the way into the dock at the Coastguard and tied up there. It then took quite a few of us to be able to move him from our boat safely onto the dock. But we got in there and they had the ambulance ready and waiting for him, which was terrific. We made sure that we handed over and then got back on Astrid, and Gav did an amazing reverse out of what was a tricky position there to get us back to our own pen after what was a more eventful day than what we'd actually set out for.
Okay, we've just made it back into the dock. Shez, do you want to take us through what happened in the last hour?
So
Thanks, Sandra.
we were out looking for whales, and as you would have seen, and we thought we saw one logging on the surface, pulled the sails in and headed over, and as we got closer we realised it wasn't a whale. We thought it might have been a kayak with no one on it. And then as we got closer again, there was a guy on the kayak face down, just in a pair of board shorts. Now it's cold out there today. I know we're in t-shirts and shorts, but out in the bay we actually had jumpers plus our Helly Hansen jackets and stuff on. It was approximately, what do you reckon, 12:45, 1 o'clock when we got him? 12:45?
About 12:30.
12:30 when we found him. He'd left at 8 o'clock. So he'd been out for a really, really long time. Swallowed a lot of salt water and he was in a really bad way. He couldn't call out for help, and he couldn't really speak. So
describe what he was like when you first saw him.
He was lying on his stomach, face down. He was holding his paddle, and he'd actually had the sense to tie the paddle on to the boat as well, which was pretty clever thinking. We had to get close enough to him and also to try and get him to get close to the boat. He was barely moving though, like he just didn't have a lot to be able to move. When he got close enough, we threw a line. Gav was really quick in getting the boat close to him. Hey babe, talk.
I did that.
And opening the back, and you reversed up as well?
No, we didn't open the back up because, like you said, we couldn't get the stairs out for him. He wouldn't have been able to do it, so we had to man hold him out.
Yeah, but we opened the gates Gav's leaning on now. And grabbed a line we had up that we used for the tender.
Yeah.
We grabbed that pretty quick.
Threw it out to him. He grabbed it, which is great, wrapped around his wrist. But he was pretty happy when he saw us.
Yeah, it was. He literally said to us, he said to you, didn't he, Maria? You might want to talk about this. You can be on. Thanks, Paige.
Oh, thanks, Paige.
He said he didn't think he could hold on much longer.
He didn't think, he was ready to fall asleep. That's what he said. I think he thought it was all over. So he was about to fall asleep and pass away. So we just got him there in time.
Yeah.
So pretty incredible, because the thing that drew it to, Sharon saw the whales, thought she saw a whale, and then we saw about 4 jet skis and another boat going in that direction. So that was the thing where we put the sails down and headed towards it. But and there were no other boats in the area.
And the thing is, with those boats going past him and not seeing him, which is pretty easy not to see something like that when he's lying flat on the kayak. Every time those waves are washing over him, so he was soaked, and all he had on was a pair of board shorts, not even a shirt, so he was freezing. His lips were really blue. He
was whiter than you.
Yeah, he was really cold.
Whiter than you, heels.
That's the first.
So yeah, we got him to the back of the boat. Gav and I got one arm under each arm, and we literally manhandled him and dragged him up. It was made difficult because he has Parkinson's disease, and so it was made even harder with that, but he had no energy, no ability to move himself, so we literally had to just pull him up. And then Maria was ready really quickly with as many blankets as we could find and a beanie, and we wrapped him up in those. And then once we got him wrapped, we had Paige on cup of tea duty.
Oh, yes.
And a serious injury.
Yeah, and she needed a band-aid. So
And a kiss.
yeah, yeah,
Got a
yeah.
kiss from Shez.
So yeah, Paige was on cup of tea duty just so we could start to warm him up a little bit more, which was really good. Really well done, Paige. Yeah, his kayak.
All finger injuries.
Yeah, we had to go. When we got him on, we just said to him to let go of the kayak, and we got him on, and then his kayak had his backpack and stuff in it, so we quickly sort of just moved the boat, got his kayak and backpack up onto the boat.
I have a feeling a lot of stuff fell out of that backpack.
Yeah, and then we rang the Coastguard straight away. Maria was getting him warm. He couldn't really talk to us at that point, but probably another 15 minutes we got some conversation and found out what his name was, only his first name, and then we got his last name later. But Gav did driving of the boat was excellent. To be able to get in close,
I'm a freaking legend.
you did
Just
really
ask me,
well.
I'll tell ya.
Yeah, we were literally talking about man overboard drills and stuff at the start of the day, so we had our drill, but we rang the Coastguard as soon as we got him on board. Gav radioed it into the Coastguard, let them know what was going on, gave them our position and where we picked him up. They immediately sent a boat out, they came out super fast. The problem was that we couldn't transfer from the boat onto that boat in his condition, so one of the Coastguard boarded our boat.
So I did not do it.
We came in, and then they were waiting for us at the Coastguard dock with their strobe lights on, guiding us straight to that dock, and the paramedics were ready for him there. But yeah, super lovely fella, very grateful. He knows that he would have died if we didn't see him. Yeah, sailor for 20 years.
Someone else would have got him.
It was he had a very lucky day today.
Yeah, right.
So I'm very glad that we were in there where we could get him.
And the Coast Guard
So-
now.
Yeah, the Coastguard
Yeah.
response time was amazing.
Yeah, Coastguard were incredible.
Flying in.
Super glad that we were there for him, that the day ended the way it has. He's on the way off to hospital now. He'd swallowed quite a bit of salt water on top of the hypothermia, but colour was all back. He was able to chat and talk to us. Extremely grateful. Lovely, lovely guy. So, yeah. And you know what, guys? I'm so proud of all of us, because you never ever know how you're going to react in a situation like that, and also whether you've got the skills to do what needs to be done. And I think we worked really well. It was super calm the whole time. There was no panic. We were really, really calm, and got him onto the boat. So yeah, great job, crew. I just think I'm just proud of us. I think that's one of the most serious events we've had it is the most serious event we've had at sea, and I think I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that we saved someone's life today. So I think well done, guys. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. We really hope you enjoyed this episode, and please, if you did, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and of course hit subscribe if you haven't already, and be a part of our journey to get ready to sail around the world. Next week, it's a lot less eventful. We're back out on the bay, and we're looking for whales with a brand new crew member. We really hope to see you then. Thanks so much, guys. See ya.